Welcome back, we're at it again. Just started our walk. It's going to be a hot day today, but never mind, we're still at it. And you never know what happens when you walk a pack of dogs off leash. Glad you could join us. Well, we've been out walking, dogs have been fed, and just chilling out. We've got Dingo at the rain storms at the back there somewhere, and Tammy. And it's pretty good, it's a nice cool day so the dogs don't have to worry about the heat. But anyway, I want to tell you a funny story. I think it was last week or the week before, I forget. And had this dog, and it's quite a, well, it's not a funny story. It's quite a sad story actually, because they've had the dog for 10 or 11 years, and apparently this dog is very aggressive to other dogs, and it's been through 2 dog trainers, one behaviourist, whatever you call them, and I think they said that the last behaviourist said that it's untrainable. And anyway, the bottom line is these 3 dog trainers over a period of 10 years, and it's also went to puppy school when I was young, and they were kicked out of the class, so the family was actually quite traumatized by their dog, and they didn't want to give it up. And when I told them, a friend of theirs told them about me, told them to bring it here, and so they arranged to bring it here, and then they changed their minds because they just didn't think their dog was trainable after being told by a dog animal behaviourist for them to give it up. They can't be really trained, or they can't train it, or they all, bottom line, they all gave up on it. And so when it was due to come, they actually changed their minds at the last minute. I think the husband got sick of dog trainers and experts around their dog, and they were just going to bear it, the dog, like it was. But anyway, I made a special deal with them. I told them to bring their dog, and if they're not happy with what I do in 1 hour with their dog, they don't have to pay me $1. But if they're really happy with what I did with the dog, then they have to pay me $1. Anyway, you could see the lady was quite fearful when they showed up, and the husband, they were quite nervous. But anyway, I'll finish the story because another person just showed up with their dog, so I'll get back to part 2. So I'm going to let all the dogs out. Going to let all the dogs out for another walk, and so watch all the chaos and the mess. Come on, Tinker. Good. I was hoping they were going to charge out. Be silly, but as you can see, they didn't. Anyway, we're off for another walk, and I'll finish my story I started when we get back. Whole line of dogs. So I'll just leave them to it and go for a walk myself. Well, we're back at it again. Another walk, another row, another pack. Oh no, it's the same pack we started with, but there's a half damn rotten possum over here. So I'm going to test these dogs to see what they do when I walk them straight past it. Well, see how it goes. It's just about over here by this. Over there, but see how the dogs respond. Especially this one over here. Come on, Willa. Come on, Willa. You're supposed to go over there to that possum over there. Oh well, that was a waste of time. Well, we're going to carry on over to the open spaces where they're going to run around. See what happens. I don't think you can catch Pippi, will I? Pretty warm. Pretty muggy actually. People always ask me, how do the dogs get on in the van? Well, you see in all my videos, when the dogs are in the van, they're absolutely fine. And so, but each dog has a certain place in the van, and they can't really move from there. Storm is there, rain is there. Willa, come here, Willa. Come on, Willa, move. Come on, here. Good girl. Come on, Rain, move over. Rain, come on. Spread them out evenly. And Tammy gets this whole spot to herself. I don't know why, but she's a grumpy old thing. And Pippi's there for the day. Pippi's got no other place but there in the van. Dingo's always there. Tammy is always there. And whatever new dog we have, that's the spot there for the new dog. Rain is always there and sometimes there. And mainly that's Ollie's spot. That's Rain's spot when storms in here. That's her spot. And that's how it is. And you'll find that they won't move from these positions. And they'll stay there for as long as it takes for me to get them out and go for another walk. But it's important that dogs have their own place in the vehicle instead of just putting themselves anywhere and changing places. These dogs have to stay in this position. If I have them every day, well, that's the positions that they stay in. Cool. Well, we're back at the van now, and it's going on 4 o'clock. But anyway, I'll finish off the story I started this morning, earlier in the video. And the people brought their dog down, and the lady was really nervous and scared, and she had her husband with her. And I asked her what she wanted to see. She said she wanted to see her dog around the other dogs without, going for them or wanting to attack them. So I got my dogs out of the van, had her dog on the leash, and the dog never went to attack them. And I had them actually meeting one of the dogs, his dog meeting, he didn't attack him. And I actually walked her dog with another dog, not one of my dogs, another dog, practically side by side, and they were attacked. But anyway, they were very, very happy with the results. They knew there was hope for their dog because they saw their dog. They took a whole lot of videos, asked a whole lot of questions, which is fair enough. And unfortunately, I was so busy working with them, I can't get videos of what I'm doing with dogs. So hopefully they still got the footage, and they might send me some copies of what they videotaped. Anyway, they came back a second time, and the lady brought her son because he couldn't believe the videos that it was the same dog. So we took it a step further. I actually got the whole pack of dogs out, these dogs in here, and they actually surrounded that dog. That dog never once went to attack, and I actually dropped the leash and walked away and just let them do their thing. And there was no dog attack, and there again they were taking videos, they were in shock, they couldn't believe. And I guess the moral of the story is, if you're going to work with dogs, if you're going to train dogs, if you're an expert with dogs, and you got to make sure that you sort of actually, instead of telling the people there's no hope for their dog, or your dog's untrainable, or give up on their dog, you need to do what you say you can do. Otherwise it makes it harder for people like us who actually work with dogs. So just about every dog I've worked with has been to a puppy school, has been to dog trainers, has been to dog whisperers, they've been to dog behaviorists, and they end up here with me. And but I have a totally different approach to working with dogs, different to anybody else, and it works, and it works every time, and it's not hard. I mean, those people saw their dog change well within an hour of me having the dog, and it's good. So if you're out there working with dogs, and if you're saying that you're an expert at this and this, and you end up telling people to give up on their dog, these people weren't going to give their dog up for anything. And anyway, that's what happened. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the video of our day, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. We're going to sign off here for the day. Sweet. Well, it's pretty muggy, it's pretty hot, so it gives the dogs a bit of a break. What do you think, Storm? Those two over there getting hotter. So this is what these dogs get up to all day, every day. Get to play, roam, walk, eat, sleep, drink. Perfect life for a dog. This is our 5th walk of the day. Time's getting on, I think it's about it's 3:15. I don't know what time you guys are going to get picked up. It don't really matter. Anyway, that's us for now. Gonna move on.